Every day being around, great people, positive people like I have been the last 9 months here, having a great support system in my family, being there for me, has really kept me uplifted. The city of Louisville, the fans, the amount of people that support me and show love for me here has been unbelievable, and it's made that journey really easy for me to just continue to say, man, I'm coming back, and it's for a reason. So I really have, a lot to prove, and I'm excited to be back here for my second year.
Right now today, what would you say your health is percentage-wise?
Percentage-wise, I feel like it's so hard to say. If you go through such a traumatic injury like this, some people you would really be able to know why it's hard to say. It's because physically, my numbers and strength numbers are as high as they've ever been, even before I got hurt. Both, my knee is stronger than it was before. I've gained 10 to 15 pounds of just straight muscle from last season. So it's really hard to say. I think I'm at 100%, but obviously there's a mental standpoint of getting back out there and feeling confident, moving, and doing stuff like that. But health-wise, I'm at 100%. I'm full go in practice. I'm back competing with these guys. I think it's just going to take time and confidence of just getting back out there and building, some repetition.
When you go out there on practice, are you ever hesitant to are you second guessing yourself or thinking being cautious with yourself?
That's a great question. I think because my injury was contact, it really didn't feel like I was the one in control of hurting myself. So the fact that I'm out there now, it's kind of like I never even did it to myself because it happened physically. So I'm just kind of out there playing. I really don't think about it, unless I got someone knees me or bump knees. Now you're like, oh, but for the most part, no. I mean, if you're gonna think about it, you're not gonna be as good as you can be. So I'm just going out there having fun, and if something happens, it happens. I can't control it. So.
Great answer. What have you learned about your teammates so far this offseason? A lot of new guys.
A lot of new guys, and man, I've been around and been a part of multiple teams where every year it's been maybe 8 to 10 new guys, and for it to be like this again this year, the guys that have come in have been great. Great teammates, unbelievable character guys, just highly respected and respectable guys to be around every day. Like you said, very humble guys. I'm excited to come up here and be a part of practice every day with them because I know they're going to help make me better, and they don't mind allowing me to give them criticism to make them better. So these guys are all pros and there's winners, and I'm excited for this team.
You guys enter the preseason ranked. I know as a player you don't think about that much. It's like, hey man, it is what it is. Yeah. But how do you guys handle and deal with that amount of expectation and pressure that's now on you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think the practice from the day we got ranked to the day before, I don't think there was literally any difference. We're going to have the same mindset whether we're ranked 25th, whether we're ranked 1, or whether we're ranked nothing. I think the mindset and approach is always going to be the same based off of the character of guys we have, the experience, veteran guys that we have on this team. I think our approach is the same. Obviously having high standards and pressure on us is going to be there just from being a part of Louisville basketball anyway. So, pressure is a reward. We're excited to be, having this opportunity, and we're looking forward to, making a run and being number 1 in the country. So.
You kind of touched on it a moment ago, but when you guys are out on the floor practicing here, what kind of impresses you the most, or what stands out to you the most about this team?
Man, the unselfishness. I feel like there's nobody out there that really dominates the ball. I mean, we give Mikal the ball, he's passing it right to somebody else. He's supposed to be the point guard, right? So there's nobody really out there just kind of dominating the ball, controlling the flow of the the whole offense. Just the willingness to be unselfish. I mean, this team is just. I think we pride ourselves on winning, and we all came here to be national championship winners. And so far from what I've seen and just being able to experience it, that's everybody's on that mission. So.
Kasean, you guys obviously